Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today's the Christmas haul video. I've got tons and tons of stuff to show you. This is probably the biggest haul in the history of this channel. So first off, we're going to start with a couple 164s that I didn't necessarily get for Christmas from somebody as a present. I bought them for myself right around Christmas, and they just showed up yesterday. So I'm going to count them in this haul video so I don't have to make a separate video for them. First car I want to show is Matt Kenseth's 2009 DeWalt car. You can see it's a little bit dirty. All these cars had some weird sticky residue on them. I washed most of it off on most of them, but some of it was really stubborn and it still stayed on there. And I had to just kind of live with it. But this is his 2009 car. I didn't have one of his DeWalt COTs, so I decided to, jump on this one and get it. I got all of these from the same guy, so, yeah. The way he packaged them wasn't really good. He threw them all in a bag together. If I remember, I'll put a picture on the screen of how he packaged them. But next up, we've got Juan Pablo Montoya's Javelin Dodge. Again, this one had a lot of sticky residue on it. See a little bit still on the top there. It was really pretty stubborn, didn't want to come off, but I was able to wash most of it off. It's a pretty nice car. I do have this one in the package. I've had it like that for a while, just never wanted to open it, so decided to buy a separate one to not open up, but if it was already open, a loose one, so why not? Next up, we have Trevor Bayne's 2011 Nationwide Ford Mustang. This is his Nationwide Ford Mustang. The Ford car, just sponsored by Ford. Pretty nice car. I like the way it looks, so I got it. And keeping with the theme of Trevor Bayne, I got Trevor Bayne's Motocraft and Quick Lane car from 2012. This is the 2012 version, not the 2011 version he won the 500 with. This one was in like mint condition, even though it was in the, oh, there's one chip right there. Spoke too soon. But that's really the only chip I see on this thing. So yeah, pretty happy with this one. Definitely great to add this one to my collection. Next up, we've got Dale Earnhardt Jr.'s 2007 Dale Earnhardt Inc. Chevrolet Impala, or Dale Earnhardt Incorporated. It's not pronounced Inc., it's Dale Earnhardt Incorporated. But, yeah, this is a pretty cool diecast. It's a pretty rare one, too. This one's from the Gold Series. The way you can tell the Gold Series versus the, like, equivalent to the Authentics Winner's Circle cars is they didn't have the logo on the spoiler in the Winner's Circle cars, but in the Gold Series, they did. This is a pretty cool car. This one didn't have very much sticky residue on it either. It did have a little bit on the deck lid and stuff, but I was able to clean most of it off, and this is a oh yeah, there's a little bit right here on the front. I'll clean that off after the video, but this is a really, really cool diecast, and yeah, I'm glad to get that in my collection. Now we got a couple 2-packs here with Kasey Kahne and his Miller Lite, Budweiser Dodge. I don't know why I said Miller Lite. There's 0 Miller Lite cars in this video. Like, I'm just gonna spoil it right now. There will be 0 Miller Lite cars in this video, so I don't know why I said Miller Lite. But, yeah. His Dodge Charger. So this is pretty cool. It's a 2-pack. You can see they were both on bases since they are beer cars, but there's the liquid color version and the normal version. Look pretty nice together. This one and this one, they both had quite a lot of that sticky residue on it, and I was able to wash most of it off, but, still some of it, like I said, stubborn. And the last 2-pack we got is Tony Stewart's Home Depot Toyota. That's making a very unpleasant noise. What is wrong with the wheels on this car? Oh, this wheel. Yeah, he did something to this front fender, the guy I got it from. I don't know. I do already have this diecast on my shelf somewhere. It's up there. I had this one next to it, but I pulled down the actual one that I got in the haul because I didn't want to show a car I've already showed in another video, even though it's basically the same thing. But this is the one that came with this. I'm going to hold this for now so it doesn't make noise. But yeah, you can see the liquid color version. It looks really, really nice. Home Depot paint schemes have always been some of my favorites. We're not going to scoot that over there. We're going to pick it up so it doesn't make a weird scooty noise. Let's continue on the trend of 164s, but I guess, well, before we do 164s, let's show the Funko Pops. My brother got me 2 Funko Pops. First Funko Pop is Chase Elliott's Hooters. It looks pretty nice. You can see the other ones you can collect back here. Dale Earnhardt, Kyle Larson, and Bubba Wallace. Pretty nice. He's got his shades on there. Yeah, this is a pretty nice one. Next up, we've got Kyle Larson's Funko Pop. This one is a pretty cool one. Yeah, I like the Kyle Larson one because it's, I don't know, it's the main paint scheme. I like both of them, but the Kyle Larson one's pretty cool. Let's zoom in there. Zoom back in. The camera's being weird. Okay, there we go. Let's put those over here. First off, we got a hauler. Why did I call it Harrison's? Harrison Burton 2022 Motocraft hauler. This is a pretty nice looking hauler. I gotta like turn it diagonal there. I'm gonna close this window a little bit so we can't really see out of it, but there we go. Little flap on my case there coming down, but Harrison Burton's 2022 Motocraft hauler. It's a pretty nice hauler. I like the design of it, which is why I asked for it, but yeah. See, they got the render of the car on the side there. 21 Motocraft Quick Lane logo. So we've already seen a Motocraft car this video. This is like how little this paint scheme has changed. Like, look at this. 2011 or 2012 versus 2022. 10 years. The paint scheme is basically the same. I mean, obviously, a few differences, but for the most part, the paint scheme is not very different at all. So let's move this out of the frame. Now we're going to start with some Authentics diecast. These are in the bin weird, so let's start with the cars from the test wave. We've got here. They're all like in the box weird, so you gotta like dig through the box to get the ones that are needed for the video. I think I got them all, but first off, we got Chris Buescher's 2022 Fastenal test car. This is literally his 2021 scheme, copied onto a NASCAR Next Gen car. Can't complain. Number looks pretty good in the middle, although I have gotten pretty used to it being pushed forward, and I don't have a problem with it now. When they first pushed the number forward, I wasn't really sure, but I'm okay with it. No, I'm okay with it. Kyle Larson's Hendrick Cars, or not HendrickCars.com, Hendrick Motorsports. It's not Kyle Larson, it's just the test car. Same with this one, I think. No, this one's still Chris Buescher because it has the name there. But this one is all, I think Dale Jr. drove this one too. But you can see it's the test car. We did, I thought we got 2 of them for a second. Nope, no, we did not get 2 of them. Because I already have this one in Wave 2, because for whatever reason, some of the cars that were in the test wave, they also re-released in Wave 2, the first time they've ever re-released cars. I don't know why they did that, but I'm not complaining. I like the packaging variation. I like collecting both, so I'm not complaining. Next up, we got Cole Custer's. They're not Cole Custer. I keep saying Cole Custer because I'm just so used to the, drivers being at a certain number. No, the Stewart-Haas Racing test car. A lot of their drivers used this. It wasn't just Cole Custer. It's a pretty okay looking paint scheme. Obviously I don't really like this number in the circle. I know a lot of people do though, so Yeah. Next up, Ricky Stenhouse Jr.'s Kroger Chevrolet. This is a nice one. You got the orange for NOS there, even though the NOS logo is not on this car. Well, it might be back here. Wait, I want to see if they slipped up and put the NOS logo on there. Because then it would have to be on a base, but they didn't put it on a base, obviously. No, they didn't slip up. There's no NOS logo back there, as far as I can tell. But yeah, car's looking pretty good. And then the last one in the test wave, I believe it's the last one, is Daniel Suarez's Trackhouse, hashtag Our House car. I like this paint scheme. It's pretty nice. I believe this is this is the second version of it I have, but I have it in Wave 2. Now I got it in the test wave. So that's pretty cool. Let's move these out of the frame. Pick them all up there. We are running out of space. My room, I had to move everything around to get everything to film this video, so my room's kind of messy. I had to move everything around, you know, get everything to film this video. Now we're going to move on to the cars I got from Wave 2, which wasn't terribly a lot. Alright. Next up, Ricky Stenhouse Jr.'s Kroger Chevrolet. Yep, we got another one of these, but this one you can see in the different packaging. Let me pull the other one back in here. You can see how the packaging is different. This one has his name, this one just says Next Gen Test Car. And this one comes with like a little sticker. So this is Ricky Stenhouse Jr.'s Kroger Chevrolet, once again. Next up, we've got Chase Elliott's. Actually, no, Hendrick test car. I keep saying the driver's name. This is just a Hendrick test car. It's not Chase Elliott. But it's the number 9. That's why I get confused. But Hendrick, number 9 test car, pretty much the same as the 5, just with a different number. Next up, Austin Dillon's Bass Pro Shops Chevrolet. ×3. I don't know why my grandpa got me 3 of these, but I'm not complaining at all. I'm not complaining at all. I'm going to open one and probably turn 1 into maybe the custom from when he crashed at Charlotte. I don't know, but I'm not complaining. It's still pretty cool. Oh, I bumped my desk. It was kind of loud, not going to lie. Yeah, so that's pretty cool. I did have 4 of them because I already had one beforehand, but gave it to my friend. So, yep. Now we're going to take a look at, whoa, one more Wave 2 car that I missed. Brad Keselowski's RFK Racing Ford Mustang. This is the car that they revealed when they revealed he was going to RFK. This one's pretty cool. It's a pretty cool paint scheme. I like the green. You know, nothing to write home about, but this car's a little bit worse than the one that actually ran, because the one that actually ran had all chrome logos on it, but as you know, they do not do chrome in NASCAR Authentics. For whatever reason, they refuse to do chrome. Next up, we got one car from Wave 9 of 2019. It's Grant Enfinger's Curb Records Ford F-150. Yep, this is a pretty nice looking car. Not complaining at all. Wanted this one. I got it. Alright, now I bumped my desk again. Why do I keep doing that? Now, we've got a bunch of cars from Wave 4 of 2022. Let's start off with Kevin Harvick. This is the PTC Wave, so the decals might not be very high quality, but nonetheless, we got Kevin Harvick's Mobil 1 Ford Mustang. This one's looking pretty nice. The Mobil 1 logo, you know, the Busch logo is supposed to be there, but Not that big of a deal, but it's not there. Joey Logano's. Oh, they got caught on the cord for the camera. Joey Logano's AAA insurance Ford Mustang. Pretty nice looking car. Now, a lot of these cars don't have hood vents on them. They didn't put the hood vent decals on them. For whatever reason. They just didn't, so whatever. I'm gonna put these ones back in the box here. Oh, one got stuck in the box. Cole Custer's Haas Tooling Ford Mustang. Now, this car is very, very similar to the Gold Series version, so yeah. It's one of the only cars you'll be able to say that about, though. The decals on mine are a bit messed up. You can see, like, the ridge where the decal's supposed to go. It's kind of, like, pushed down. But it's whatever. It's still a really nice-looking die-cast. Next up, we have Austin Cindric's Auto Trader Ford Mustang. I feel like the stripes on the side of the car are thinner than the Gold Series version. Yeah, thinner by a landslide. I'm not going to pull down the Gold Series version. I do have it, though, so just take my word for it. But, yeah, the color on this one just seems completely off. Yeah. Harrison Burton's number 21 Motocraft Ford. I have this one in the Gold Series, but needed it for the Authentic, so we got it. And next up we got Martin Truex Jr. Now this one has the hood vents. Why does this one it has both hood vents. For a second I thought it only had one hood vent. I'm gonna debunk a theory that some people had. This car is not on the Chevrolet mold, even though it's a Toyota. This car is on its own mold. It's hard to really see, but if you had it in person, you'd be able to see that it's indented there. This car is not on the Chevrolet mold, and it never was. None of them were. This car's been on the Toyota mold, and it always has been. And one of the ways you can tell is, for whatever reason, Lionel Racing decided that for the PTC mold Chevrolet, they would actually put real hood vents on the cars. You can see those are like actually indented into the body. Those aren't decals like some of the other next gens. I don't know why they did it that way. You can see all the cars that were in the wave here. I got Kyle Busch earlier before Christmas, so that's on my wall. And the Kyle Busch is actually inaccurate because on the one that they made had a white number on the roof for whatever reason. But yeah. I mean, yeah, the decals on this one are messed up. Someone said on Discord, they said a sad-looking Chase Elliott, and yeah, pretty sad-looking Chase Elliott. Next up, Brad Keselowski's Fastenal Ford. This car doesn't look that bad on the PTC mold, actually. Like, this is something I feel like if I didn't have the Gold Series version, I mean, I wouldn't. I would rather have the Gold Series version, but I wouldn't be terribly unhappy with this. I mean, it's similar enough. It looks pretty nice. The colors are sort of there. I mean, it's more of a purple than blue, but colors are sort of there. Alright. The moment you've all been waiting for, even though you guys didn't know it was coming. But trust me, you've been waiting for a moment you didn't know was coming. The 124s. There's a lot of them this year. So we're going to start off with the older ones. And we're going to start off with probably the worst one. Not the worst looking paint scheme. It's still a nice die cast. But I think that's Ernie Irvan, maybe? But I don't know. The Skittles Wildberry car. This is officially the weirdest paint scheme I own in diecast form. But I'm not sad that I own it. I like it. I mean, I think it's a cool, diecast to own. It has opening everything other than the roof flaps. Roof flaps didn't open on a lot of these older diecasts. Oh, bump the camera, but see the hood opens there. Skittles Wildberry on the underside of the hood. It's a pretty nice engine decal. The tires came really sticky. I'm going to have to clean those. But, yeah. See, look, this car, tires are, really, sticky. Next up, Bill Elliott's Dodge dealers. Dodge Intrepid. I kind of forgot what kind of Dodge it was. You can see, you got the fuel cell back there. Let's open the hood up. The hood, you got the Wix air filters logo there. And again, some really nice engine detail there. It's beautiful diecast. Yeah, Bill Elliott. I believe this was... Yes, this is an Action Racing diecast. For a second there, I thought it might have been a, not Revel. No, Revel, is that the other... I don't really collect Revel cars that much. I tend to buy the Action cars, but I do have some Revel cars in my collection here and there. Because it does happen. Next up, Terry Labonte's, I believe 2007 or 6, Kellogg's Corn Flakes throwback. It's very similar to his old Kellogg's Corn Flakes paint scheme from when he drove the 5 car back in the day. I do not have that car in 124 form, but I have a similar one. You can see the colors are similar, but other than that, other than the colors being similar, they're not very similar at all. Although I do like that this one has Tony the Tiger on it. Tony says these cars are great. So yeah, this is a very nice diecast, very nice quality. I don't know, for whatever reason, the part where the dead number is, it's like yellowed a little bit, but yeah. Under the hood, no logos. Oh, actually, yeah, the Kellogg's logo under the hood. Again, some nice engine decal. You got a hose there. That hose feels very, actually, like, realistic. Like a cable. That's cool. But yeah, some very nice engine detail. See the roof flaps do open on this one, for those of you who don't know what roof flaps are. Because I heard some people that didn't know what they were. So when a car spins around, it helps the cars from getting airborne. The fuel cell down here and the fuel part thing. I don't know what it's called, like the little like fuel hose that the fuel goes through. Next up, one of the cooler diecast I got today, Richard Petty's Ford Torino Talladega. I believe this was made in 2006. It's a 1969 car. This is a beautiful diecast. My grandpa said he got this at an auction house for 20 bucks. 20 bucks is pretty good for this because me and him looked it up on eBay and it goes for about 50. So this was a pretty good buy for 20 bucks. Some nice engine detail there. Now this isn't an Action Racing diecast. Let's see who it was made by. iconsglobal.com. Go check that website out if it still exists. You know what? Let's pull out the old phone with the handy ZNC Reviews case on it, and let's go to iconsglobal.com. iconsglobal.com. Yeah, looks like they still exist here. Let's click on the diecast part. See what kind of diecast they have. University of Racing. Okay, let's see if the one I have's on here. It's not on here, but I don't know if you guys are able to. I don't know if you're able to buy cars on here. I don't think you can buy them. I think it just like shows what they made. But yeah, here's some of the other cars they made. You can get some of these on CircleBDiecast.com. Use code ZNC Reviews. Although I tried to use the code the other day and it didn't work, so they might be having an issue with their website because I know some of the other creators that had codes too. it didn't work. But the fuel cell back here looks pretty nice. This is a very nice diecast. It's the classic Petty Blue. I've wanted a Richard Petty 124 for a while, and this is probably the best one you could have gotten. The Ford Torino Talladega is one of the best looking cars to ever hit the track in NASCAR. And it was one of the most aerodynamically, good cars, because, like, it was shaped, the shape was so, like, the car was streamlined, the air, like, went over and down, and then the little spoiler here, yeah, this car was very, this was from Richard Petty's 100th win, so, yeah, this car is a very, very nice car, and I'm so glad to have it in my collection. And then we're going to move on to Dale Earnhardt Jr.'s 2008 National Guard Chevrolet Impala. Now, this was not a Christmas gift. My grandpa just kind of gave this to me. But I'm including it since I got it like a few days before Christmas. So, I'm going to include it in the video. Let's take a look under the hood. You got... If you want full-fledged reviews on any of these cars, by the way, let me know in the comments down below. Under the hood, oh, this hood, oh my god. That is like the farthest I've seen a hood open on a diecast ever. Oh my gosh. You got National Guard, Amp, Energy, Quaker State, Dale Jr., and the Chevy logo up there. That hood opens so far. I'm actually stunned that the hood opens that far. What the heck? Nah, we gotta try something. I'm gonna go grab the other COT I have, which is a 2009 Carl Edwards. But, I don't ever remember this one's hood opening that far. Yeah, no. Like, that'll snap if I try to open it any further. I don't know why it does that, but... Weird. But yeah, the engine detail is pretty nice. It's kind of yellowed here. You know, now that I look at it, it looks like someone might have tried to do a... Yeah, it looks like someone did a DIY repair job almost here. Like, you could see, like, the part that they, like, repaired, they used a yellowed car. Probably messed up the hood, which is why it opened so far. Someone did a DIY repair job. Let's look under here. This piece, does it... Because that piece comes off. Doesn't look loose, so it doesn't look like anybody ripped it off, and if they did, they glued it back on. Under the back, you see the fuel cell, but I'll give it to them if someone did do a repair job, because the back part's also messed up a little bit. Yeah, I'll give it to whoever did that repair job. They did a good job. I mean, I'm gonna admit it. I'm gonna admit they did a good job other than using the yellowed pieces, but yeah. Because that had to have been a repair job. I don't really think that one part would yellow like that, another part wouldn't. But anyways, next car on the list is going to be Ricky Stenhouse Jr.'s 2014 Nationwide Insurance Ford Fusion. Now, this is a very, very nice looking paint scheme. And I actually did ask this. All the rest of the cars you'll see in the video I actually asked for, which is why I got those specific cars. Because a lot of you might think, well, those are some random cars to get. Nope, I asked for them. That's why I did. Let's take a look under the deck lid. See the fuel cell under there? Looking nice. Let's take a look under the hood. See the Nationwide Insurance logo under there. Some lackluster engine design. This is kind of when the downfall of Lionel started, guys. The downfall of Lionel Racing. next up, we got Greg Biffle's 2015 Cheez-It car. For whatever reason, all the Cheez-It 124s that Greg Biffle drove were on bases. I don't know why. Cheez-Its made plenty of cars in the past, even in 164 that weren't on bases. But for whatever reason, this car was. But it's a nice looking base, and honestly, I'm going to keep it on there. Let's take a look under the deck lid. Probably going to be very similar to Stenhouse's. Yep. It's kind of... There, kind of move the light a little bit. Get a better look in there, but yep. You can see the DIN number there, number 52 off the lot. That Dale Jr. I showed you, that Dale Jr. 124, I forgot to mention. Freaking crazy. How, like, this just shows how many of these they made. This one was number 19,336. That's how many of those things they made. All these cars are registered on Lionel Garage already, by the way. So if you want to go see my whole collection of cars that are able to be registered, most of them are on there on LionelGarage.com. I can't get Biffle's hood to open. I gotta, like... There we go. Shake the car to get it to open. Engine design's a tiny bit better than Stenhouse's. You can see the Cheez-It Ford powered by Ford logo and the K&N logo under there. Looking nice. And these are both ARC Elites, but I think they were in the Platinum series it was called back in the day. So I think it was called Platinum. Now let's move on to a Chase Elliott diecast. Chase Elliott's 2021 Napa Chevrolet Camaro. This paint scheme is similar to the one he won the championship with, but it is different, and you guys will be able to see the difference. And when he won the champion, this is the 2019 version, but they're basically the same paint scheme, so deal with it. But they're similar. This one is a bit different though. Yeah, this is a very nice diecast. The deck lid does not open on this one, even though it looks like it would open. It doesn't. This is when their hoods really started to not open very well. You do got a logo underneath the hood, a Chevrolet logo. And very, very lackluster engine design. But I don't usually open the hoods, and I usually keep them on the shelf like this, so it doesn't terribly bother me. And if you guys thought we were done with Chase Elliott, you were wrong. Chase Elliott's 2022 Napa Chevrolet Camaro. Again, deck lid does not open on this one, even though it looks like it would. This one was number 1913 off the production line. Hood opens a bit better on this one. You can see Napa Auto Parts, Lumar, Hooters, Kelley Blue Book, Unifirst, A-Shock, and Wix air filters under there. And man, this engine design is just disappointing. This is just, like, straight up disappointing. Like, I don't even really know what to say. This is just, like, straight up bad. I mean, yeah, this part is supposed to be black on the real cars, but this part's supposed to have louvers. And, you know, it's supposed to be colored, but yeah. I don't know what they were thinking when they did that. And the underside changed from having all the detail on it. I'll show the 2021 Chase Elliott as comparison. I'm going to zoom out a little bit. It changed from all the, like, detail, and now you just got flat black there. Which I'm actually not going to complain about, because that's realistic. A lot of people got mad at Lionel for doing that, but these next-gen cars don't have detail under their undercarriage like that. It's actually supposed to be black. Got the nice single lug nut rims now, looking beautiful. Yeah. This one is looking nice. Let's take a look at another Hendrick Motorsports driver, Kyle Larson, in the HendrickCars.com Chevrolet Camaro. I got a little bit of a blemish here above the number, which is fine. It's not really that noticeable, but yeah, let's take a look under the hood. Again, we got the same lackluster hood design. We got HendrickCars.com Valvoline and Wix air filters under there. Yeah, pretty lackluster design on this one. And under the hood too. We're not even going to take a look under the next car's hood since it's just another Chevy and it's going to be the same. So, yeah. Well, we might peek under the hood. We might peek. Next up, maybe the best 2022 car. Austin Dillon's 2022 Bass Pro Shops Camaro. Beautiful paint scheme. I love the Bass Pro Shops paint schemes. That nice, great orange color. Number 201 from the off the factory. Okay, under the hood, we just got the Chevrolet logo. And again, more lackluster hood design. Next up, the only other 2022 car that isn't a Chevy, Kyle Busch's Interstate Batteries Toyota Camry. This is a nice looking car. Beautiful car. Let's take a look under this hood since it will be a bit different. See the Toyota hood design under there with the different louvers and different engine design. I like this engine design better because it's got the red down there. Under the hood, you got Wix air filters, Mobil 1, Toyota, and Interstate Batteries. As most of you know by now, Kyle Busch will be driving a Chevrolet next year. He'll be Austin Dillon's teammate, driving the number 8. He'll be driving the number 8 3 CHI or 3Chi car, however you pronounce it, and the BetMGM car, and the Allsco Uniforms car, but I think his main sponsor might be Lenovo. Not sure, but yeah, this is a pretty nice diecast. I believe that's it for this video. Actually, wait. I gotta get up and go get this because I forgot. It was too big to fit in my little desk area over here. I gotta go grab this. I don't even know if I'll be able to fit it in frame. It's so big. Alright. We're going to take an individual look at each one of these die-casts. Alright. To adjust the lighting. This is the Dale Earnhardt 16-car collector set. My grandpa said he got this for about $80, I think. So, not bad. It's like $5 a car. But, let's take a look at each car. I believe this is Earnhardt's 1987 Monte Carlo. Could be wrong, though. Another Monte Carlo here. Well, I accidentally stopped the recording, but we're back. This Monte Carlo appears to be a late model. Pretty nice. First late model diecast, if that is true. Believe it is a late model, though. This one, I think, is another late model. Instead of pulling each one individually out, let's just take a look. Number 15 Wrangler, number 2 Wrangler, another number 2 Wrangler, number 15 Wrangler, the original number 3 Wrangler, another number 98 Wrangler. Oh no, this one's not Wrangler, this one's unsponsored. Number 2 unsponsored, the more famous number 3 Wrangler, the number 8 Goodwrench car, I believe that's a Busch Series car, the Winston Million, I believe it was called at the time, Goodwrench 3 car, the silver version, and then you got this version of the 3 Goodwrench car. Then you got the Lumina 3 Goodwrench car, and this late model one that I already showed you guys. Oh, and the Olympic car, which does not have the Olympic logos on it because they didn't get permission to put those on there. but this car was it had the Olympic logo on it and everything, so that's pretty cool. This is a pretty darn cool set. This Christmas haul is the biggest haul, I think, in the history of this channel. This video might be about 45 minutes long. Great video. Great haul. Let me know if you guys want to see more videos. I know I haven't been uploading as much as I used to, but I will try to in the future. I didn't include everything I got for Christmas in this video. There was a few little trinkets and stuff that didn't really have anything to do with diecast or anything, so I decided to not include them. If you guys want to see those, I might make a community tab post, or you can just message me on Discord, or look on Reddit, because I believe it is on Reddit. I did post those on Reddit, so the real ZNC_, my new account that I'll be posting car pictures on, but the Reddit account I have that's linked in my bio is going to stay there. That is my main Reddit account, but I now have a alt account where I'm going to post diecast photos and stuff, because of, For whatever reason, my main account's glitched. It won't let me post photos on certain subreddits. I don't know. I basically just says, error uploading photos, try again later, so had to make an alt account to do that. We made the alt account. It works. So we'll be posting those photos, on there sometime. I posted everything I got for Christmas on there, so if you guys want to get a good look at everything I got for Christmas again, you can go check it out on there. But with that being said, this has been ZNC Reviews, and I'm going to see you guys next time. I promise I'll be making more videos, and I'll also be doing some live streams on my second channel, ZNC Plays, and on this channel. Obviously, you guys know what this channel is called, ZNC Reviews. And, look out for some more videos. Let me know what kind of streams you guys want to see on this channel, whether it be gaming videos. The other day I did a stream ranking different Roblox NASCAR games. Let me know if you want another stream ranking different games. It doesn't even have to be NASCAR games. I could stream other games on the second channel. But, with that being said, thank you guys for watching. Comment, like, and subscribe. I'll see you guys next time. Also, visit my website, ZNCReviews.com, and check out Circle B Diecast with the code ZNCReviews. Bye now!